What's up? It's your girl Tiffany back with another video, and today we are gonna finally, I've been putting this video off for so long. We are finally gonna do how do you start a YouTube page. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. You guys, so I have my notes here. I literally brainstormed, watched videos, wrote down what I knew, just so this video could be perfect for y'all, because I know that this is something that I get questioned and asked all the time. Like, how you start your video? You this, you that, you this, you that. So why not just sit down and make a whole video on it, so when they ask, I could just share my video to them. So the first thing we're gonna get into will be chapter 1, equipment. The biggest thing that comes along with YouTube. Okay, you guys, so what do you need for equipment? The first thing you need is something to obviously vlog on, which I use my iPhone, or I use my camera. Not really my camera too much, but I do use my iPhone. So preferably an iPhone. If you have an Android, why not though? Because you gotta start from somewhere. But I feel like if you are trying to vlog a video, make sure it's something that has some kind of quality to it. Make sure you wiping your lens off. Make sure your lighting is right, but make sure you have something to vlog on, which is like a phone or a camera. So this right here is the camera that I have. I honestly don't even really use this camera. This is a Kodak 2Z252. My mom and my sister purchased this for me for Christmas, and also some memory cards, but I typically use my iPhone, to be honest with you. Okay, you guys, so the next thing you will need is some sort of tripod. I have a handheld tripod, and then I also have a tripod that extends the neck. So those two things is the best things I feel like for you guys to have, is really some sort of tripod. Amazon has cheap ones, 5 and below. My first two, I think I got from 5 and below, but Amazon has whatever you need, so check Amazon out. I also have became an Amazon influencer, so I'll have tripods in my store, because I'm actually building my store now. So stay tuned for that. And the last important thing I feel like you need for your video is some sort of ring light, some sort of light, some sort of something, so you will have good lighting, because basically that's really what you need. It's some sort of light. But guess what? God made light, and you can use sunlight. Open your windows. I moved my desk purposely in front of my windows, so I can. Now we're gonna get into chapter 2. So chapter 2 is just gonna be some major and minor keys, tips that you may need to go along with your channel. First thing I feel like y'all need to know when you doing a channel, be yourself. Don't be trying to make no type of channel trying to be somebody else that you don't watch. I see that perpetrated so much on YouTube, and I feel like they not gonna get nowhere because you ain't being you. Gotta be you. Because if you ain't gonna be you, who gonna be you? Oh, okay, because God made you you. So we ain't gonna get into all that. The next thing that I feel is very important is, can you sit through your video and watch yourself? Because if you can't sit through your video and watch yourself, how you gonna expect somebody else to sit through your video? I like to throw a lot of humor into my videos because I'm silly. I've been silly since I was little. You know what I'm saying? To be yourself, because that's gonna be the only thing that's gonna help your channel, period. We about to get straight into chapter 3. So chapter 3 is content. Basically, all you need to do is find your niche. Find what makes you happy. Find what you like to do. Find something that you would sit and watch on YouTube. What will you watch on YouTube? What are you interested in? What can you do? Can you do hair? Can you do makeup? Do you want to vlog? What exactly do you want to do? You like cars? Anything you like to do, that's what you should make a video on. But, it's a big but, do not limit yourself into making that only specific thing. It's okay to go outside the box. I do weekly vlogs, but I also do videos in between my weekly vlogs, because everybody don't know me as the life as Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta put myself in y'all face. So I make sure that I do stuff other than weekly vlogs. Okay, the next thing with content is thumbnails. Thumbnails will make and break you. If your thumbnail is really nice, they're gonna be like, oh, let me click on this and go watch what homegirl talking about, because I like how that looks. She look cute in that dress. Okay, period. Or I'll be like, oh, swipe on to the next video that I feel like is interesting to me, because first impression is basically your main impression when it comes to YouTube. To something I said a little earlier, basically be yourself. Do not be scared on the camera, because if you don't like it, you can always delete it, re-record it, edit it. So be you. Like, you gotta be you. That's like one of the main things of YouTube, is you gotta be you. The most important part of YouTube is editing. You gotta edit. You gotta know when to stop, when to delete. It doesn't matter if you recorded something for 20 minutes and you watched it back and was like, that is enough for you not to even put it up there. Because if you they too. If you're not confident with it, why put it up? Because when you doing anything with social media, anything with like influencer, anything that you're putting yourself out there on a social media platform, you are giving people the okay to judge you. People will judge you. It doesn't matter if you're doing something good, bad, the best you can, or the worst you've ever done in your life, they're gonna judge you. So, but back to what I was saying, you have to know how to edit. For my editing, I use iMovie, which is free on like Apple products. So iPhones, iPads, and Apple computers. The next thing that I want to say is the title of your video. Like, make sure it's searchable. Make sure that when you putting the title down, you're not just putting something down like went to the mall, had a cookie. Girl, don't nobody care that you ate that cookie. Like, went to the mall or went to Zara or something in the mall. Make sure you put that in there. And then the rest of the stuff that you did for the day, just fill that in. It's this part right here took me a little minute to figure out. And I'm still kind of figuring it out, but your girl getting it. So make sure that your titles are searchable, they make sense, and they go with your video. Like, some people do clickbait. I'm not really a clickbait type of girl. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. You like me, like you don't, you don't. Period. But make sure that your titles are good. The next thing is make sure that you know that first impression is everything. I think I said this previously in this video. First impression is everything, because the first thing that they're going to see is your thumbnail, your title, and maybe like a little clip in the beginning. So make sure that those three things line up and they make sense. So that's your title, your thumbnail, and like if you put like a clip in the beginning of your video and then start like your intro, make sure the clip makes sense. Make sure it is something that the best part of the video, make sure that is the clip. That's what I would say. Okay, you guys, so the next thing that I want to say is be consistent. Do not feel like y'all gonna post a video and then boom, y'all YouTube stars, because it takes time. You have to be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. That means like posting 2 to 3 times a week, especially if you starting like new. So like 3 times a week when you just start YouTube. When you get like a bigger following, 2 to 3 times a week, but you also always want to grow. So do the major things like Vlogmas. Like Vlogmas, last year is when I kind of got into YouTube for real. Like I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm done dipping and dabbling in it. I'm gonna just make sure that I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber. So Vlogmas did me wonders. Like I seen a couple of YouTubers do March Mayhem mayhem, stuff like that, which I will incorporate next year in like March. And I kind of want to do like a Christmas in July, just something that's catchy to where you can post a lot of videos. It's like a theme of videos to post like every day for the month of July, like Christmas in July. The present is me posting every single day of that month. One, it's gonna grow your subscribers. Two, people are gonna start figuring out who you are because they're gonna see you so much. They're like, okay, let me click on her because I keep seeing her, so let me click on her to figure out exactly who she is. Also, YouTube will recognize that, and then they'll start pushing your videos. So make yourself be seen, basically. Make sure that you're posting. But quality over quantity over halfway through the video, because I know I've been talking, and y'all ready to get straight to making y'all video. Because I know y'all are, because I was. So I'm gonna just hurry up so we can get the rest of the video so y'all can start y'all video. And make sure y'all leave y'all video down in the comments below, because I would love to know who to watch, because I'm also looking for new people to watch. So leave your videos in the comments down below. Getting straight into the next chapter, which is chapter 4, we're going to talk about growing your channel. Growing your channel can be time consuming, but it's worth it at the end. I obviously haven't got to the end. I'm still working, but I know that it's a bigger prize at the end. Know that your channel will not grow overnight. It takes time. You have to be humble, you have to be patient, and you have to be consistent for your channel to grow. Make sure you do not compare yourself to nobody. I already said this, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but don't compare yourself to nobody, because you and I'm me. You can't do what I'm doing. I can't do what you're doing. I can kind of like see what you're doing. I might like what you're doing. Like, oh, okay, I want to do a video like that. But you put your own twist on it. Just don't copy. We ain't no copycats over here. Oh, okay. Into chapter 5. Chapter 5, we're going to talk about monetization and your money. Okay? Because I know that's what y'all want to talk about. Is the money. The money aspect of YouTube. So I just started touching the money of YouTube. So I haven't reached my biggest check or a big girl check yet. But it's coming. Okay, stop playing with me, because we manifesting all year. We're making sure that we put our goals down all year. Monetization. First, you gotta get monetized. You got to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. That might sound like it ain't nothing, but girl, boy, y'all. When I started to do YouTube and started to do like trying to get monetized, it seemed like it took me forever to get monetized. Like, but I was consistent, I was patient, then it happened. So make sure that you're doing all of those things. After you get monetized, you basically get paid for sharing your life. Whatever part of your life that you want to share, if it's video games, if it's vlogs, weekly vlogs, daily vlogs, which is good, hauls, Shein hauls, so whatever it is that you feel like you want to do in your niche that we talked about in the beginning of the video, your niche, whenever you figure out that niche, just go for it. And then somebody will watch you. It doesn't like, oh, I'm not popping on this website or on this social media platforms. I don't know if I'm gonna be popping on YouTube. Like, YouTube can really open a lot of doors for the rest of the social media platforms that's around. So I feel like, why not start it? Like, you don't have nothing to lose. You basically start for the stuff that you have at home. You have lighting, you have a phone, you have whatever, a computer. If you need to edit on there, you also have a camera. Those things, them things that you have already. The next thing for monetization and money is be humble. Because the faster you can make it, faster you can lose. You can lose a lot fast. So be humble. I see a lot of YouTubers, they don't be humble after a while. They're like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you have to be humble. And lastly is, like I said, the money will come. So be patient. Be very, very patient. Be consistent and make sure that you're doing. Basically, before I end this video off, you guys have learned is the basic tips of starting a YouTube page. But if you guys like videos like this, then you learned something from this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out my channel. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.